What's up, Nicole?
Okay, you ask questions, I take photos. Okay, ignore her.
Is this good?
Perfect, perfect. I love it, I love it. Just don't let us see your little cottontail, okay?
Okay, well, since we're about to wrap this up, last question. What now? What's next? An album? A tour?
Nah, I'm gonna pretty much just keep plugging away. You know, I'm trying to win an NBA championship. That's my focus. You know, so I'm grinding every day until I get there.
Okay, well, I guess good luck with that. I'm good. You?
MP, you were brilliant. You're like my Edie Sedgwick.
Oh, okay, well, I hope that's a good thing.
Oh, yes, yes, thank you.
Thanks, MP. I'll let Ashley know as soon as we've got a cover.
For sure, thank you. I can't wait to check it out.
Me too.
I just hope it's not that funny for him.
Your Perco Latte commercial is amazing. They made you look so cool.
Okay, you guys want to fill me in? Why do I feel like I was blindsided out there?
Because you were. Look, but that's okay, all right? It's the last trick Othello's got up his sleeve.
Yo, fam, he's really gonna offer 3 first-round draft picks on top of me. For Shep? I mean, is Philly even gonna sign off on that?
It's unclear.
There's more support for the trade on social than I would like to see.
What does that mean?
I'd say it's about a 50-50 split at this point.
Good thing Social isn't in charge of the roster.
Well, it's...
Look, it still wouldn't hurt to fight that battle, so.
Okay, but we've already talked about this. We're not gonna fight this fight in the press.
I'm not talking press, I'm talking about on the court. Look, Othello put his cards on the table. It's you versus Shep now.
Okay, hasn't it always been?
Yeah, but never this directly. Look, you've got an opportunity to put this thing to bed once and for all. All you've got to do is outperform Shep. Boyer hasn't pulled the trigger yet, which means he's still not sold. But there's a microscope on you two now. Look, if you go out there and you whoop Shep's behind on the stat sheet, there's no way Phil would trade you.
Rick,
look, how could he?
Rick, you know I'm not about the stats, man. I've never been about that.
But you are about this city. I mean, I know you're a team-first guy, MP, but I don't see anything wrong with calling your number a little more than usual if it's going to get you to stay. You can't win a ring in this city if Othello trades you.
So it's me versus Shep.
Mm-hmm.
It's you versus Shep, babe.
You got to end this, MP. Once and for all.
Good, MP?
So Sacramento will get the first possession. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
The pass to Sabonis. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Gotta love a big who can also move the ball. Nice find by Sabonis.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, when we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Thanks for the report, DA. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Yes, but in today's offensive league, that's a fantastic approach to have. Let's just see if they can walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
And here is MP, following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Here's Chicago. It's a 5-point game. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs and the other was lottery bound.
Now, here's Fox. After the miss from MP, Sabonis with the bucket.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Over in the corner, White. Outside DeRozan. Beverly up top. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's MP. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And Kia and the NBA have a long and great relationship. And now, Greg, they've tapped MP to be a spokesman for the brand.
I mean, guys like Blake Griffin and LeBron have worked with Kia in the past. Good move from them to add MP as the next player to rep their brand.
Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Here's Fox, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Over Beverly, there's Sabonis. Nobody near Barnes. Sacramento gets it back. And there's 1:45 left here in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. No good on the 3. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 5. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Here's Fox. After Chicago picking up a basket just... on the floor. The wing set for him, Herter and Murray. Sabonis is out there with Lyles, and it's Fox in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Outside DeRozan. Passes to MP. Drummond trying to get himself free, and he gets the basket. Official.
What? Come on, ref. That's a soft foul.
He's making a switch here. Barnes is checked in, and then for Chicago. White comes in for Alex Caruso, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Dosunmu. Now, here's Fox. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, DA. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter. Fox deciding where to go with it. Sabonis' screen on Beverly. Fox cans the 12-footer. Fox has got 13.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Kicks it out to MP. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's Fox. He's got 13. Sabonis' screen on Beverly. Up again and staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
MP kicks to Beverly. Pass to White. The tray. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Herter passes to Sabonis. Dishes it to Barnes. And the rejection by MP. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Drummond sets the screen for Beverly. For 3. Rebound by the Kings. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent. And
Chicago. And so it's Chicago, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such...
Happy to have you with us. And in the West, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a big deficit on the board for the Kings.
Well, it's never fun, Ernie. When you're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of shooting.
And that'll do it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So the Bulls 5 right now. DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then it's MP. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Beverly in at point guard. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Vucevic setting the pick for Beverly. And that one drops for him. Beverly's got his second bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Bulls leading by 17. He takes it in. DeRozan. That one goes. Count it.
They're getting
Slow down, refs. Let them play.
from the paint.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Count that one.
We all know about his father, but Domantas Sabonis is proving that he is as good of a passer, maybe, as his dad.
Beverly, the pass to MP. Vucevic trying to get open. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got 6 assists here tonight. Fox kicks to Herter. Barnes against MP. Pass to Sabonis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway.
See the strength and the poise of Sabonis. He loves going in, taking contact, and finishing over defenders.
Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Beverly, the pass to DeRozan. Kicks to MP. Over in the corner, White. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Beverly against Fox. Got that one up quick. Fox has got 15 points.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
And stolen by Murray. Now here's Herter. White covering, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's MP, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offense.
Chicago.
Let's see what you do when it counts, MP.
Monk with the ball. Sacramento moving it around. One minute now into this 4th quarter, and once again off the mark by Sacramento.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
They've got Terrence Davis. Fox is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The Bulls leading by 17. MP outside. From the line, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Outside, Sabonis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And 12 points for Sabonis.
I like how aggressive Sabonis is inside. He just has a feel for how to score down there. Being left-handed also helps.
Out to White. Jacks up a 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
MP against Davis. Beverly for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Bulls lead by 21.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Back to DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
And the pass to Sabonis. Here's Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting.
Aaron Fox.
Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 16. 1:32 left in the game. .132 left to play here in the fourth. Monk, the pass to Murray. Fox against Beverly. Fox kicks to Barnes. Sabonis' screen on White. Monk. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Monk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
MP passes to Beverly. 5 to shoot. White, good.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Chicago.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Now, here's Fox. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Good to see you back in the starting lineup, boss.
I know what that means.
Better
Slow
late
your
than
roll.
never,
I might
right?
just like to pretend I'm an astronaut.
Who's also a giant?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, see, look. Houston, this is Mission Control.
Astronauts
We're
don't
beginning
do
our
that.
descent down into the cityscape. The people of this metropolitan area are much tinier than expected.
Okay, while we're waiting for Ricky to touch down, teed up, just sent over the cover. Do you want to see it?
Of course. Oh, that's when I was pretending to be a bunny.
What?
I don't want that one. No, don't worry about
It
that.
looks great.
Early buzz on
Thank
the
you.
article's real positive. I think you actually managed to change some minds.
And you did it all on your own.
I sure did.
Negative Mission Control. He did have some help.
Well, I did work with a lot of very talented people.
Excuse me. I was talking about us.
Bro, you weren't at the studio.
Check the mission reports and you will see that every single one of us was there.
Do we have
In spirit, sir.
How about we plant that flag? Are you guys ready?
Okay, well, wait. Permission requested to plant the flag.
Permission granted, Sir Ricky. Go ahead.
Sir?
Woo! Mission accomplished. The flag has been planted.
Nice work, MP.
Hey, now that's just one small step for MP, but one giant leap for mankind.
Stop.
go.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
How about the acceleration of DeRozan on the break? Just beats everyone down the floor for an easy opportunity.
Here's Goodwin, Beverly defending. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Back to MP. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And here's Washington, a tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
It's Kuzma with the miss.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Now here's MP. The D's right on him. White, the pass to Vucevic. An easy two on the layup.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting two on the board.
Here's Beal. Good work there as it goes.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible. And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
For Washington, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Gafford. And here is Kuzma. Gafford the screen. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Washington with another. And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
A nice shot by MP.
And all the interaction that MP has had with the music industry, it's elevated his star level and has really endeared him to his team's fan base.
And Grant, MP knew he'd have to win fans over after how his draft night went. His passion for music has allowed him to connect with fans off the court. Here's Beal, following the bucket by the Bulls. Count that bucket.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
MP left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 8.
And you know Coach loves seeing it.
Substitution here for Washington trailing. Andre Drummond is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's MP. And it's Bembry in at the 2. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's MP. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 10. Looking at how MP has spent his time between games, it's clear to me that he is committed to winning his city over.
And I think the fans are recognizing that. You don't see as much criticism coming his way. It has to feel good for MP to see that hard work paying off.
Washington with the ball. The Bulls making their last shot. Shot clock at 5. It's Kuzma with the miss. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Williams passes to MP. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
How about this, Doris? The Wizards haven't been to the conference finals since 1979. Unreal.
That's exactly right, B.A., and it gives you some sense of how tough it is to be successful in the NBA. Because it's not that long ago that their backcourt consisted of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Many at the time considered it one of the most dangerous in the league and thought they would be here for over a decade. It does show you how hard sustained success is in the NBA.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3 call. The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Goodwin's checked in for Morris. MP outside. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Beverly. Here's Bembry, hounded by Beal. And here's MP from outside. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Goodwin, coming off a 28-point game against the Lakers. Beal left side. Pass to Goodwin. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Jackson.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Beal. The Bulls making their last shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Beal's got his second basket.
Well, the mid-range, always a solid option for Bradley Beal, and sometimes that's what the defense concedes.
Back to MP. Beverly for 3. Rebounded by Kuzma.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first-team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, "He's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me." Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. For Washington, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season, still his most efficient, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's MP. 18 points for him. Drummond passes to MP. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Pass to Goodwin. Back to Beal. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of this game. 5 to shoot. Here's Goodwin. Back to Jackson. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Beverly. MP outside. Three-pointer. And that's not going to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
They're lucky to be in this. They have no energy at all. On the defensive end, we know slow rotations equal easy buckets. See? See what I just did there?
And they're trying to rely on the offense, Shaq, to save them. Feels like a dangerous approach.
And since we have a chance, let's see our award winners, Players of the Week. In the Eastern Conference, James Harden.
Built to carry an offense. It always seems like Harden's up for this award. But this last stretch has been next level. His legs look fresh. He's 100% focused. Tough matchup for anyone right now.
Glad you could join us, Ryan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
And so in the game for Washington, they've got Bradley Beal, Denny Avdia out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Goodwin in at point guard.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And there's a pick. And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's his foul of the game.
That's not a foul. Are you kidding me?
Here's Avdia. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gafford with a screen on Beverly. Clock at 6. Avdia can't get it to go. Chicago leading. DeRozan finds MP. Beverly on the wing. DeRozan outside. MP against Kuzma. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Beal. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. DeRozan's got 6.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Goodwin. 5 points in the game. Gafford passes to Beal. Gafford with a screen on White. Beal, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And there's White. That's good on the assist by DeRozan. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 700.
Going with a new group. The Wizards making a switch here. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Goodwin. The Wizards with another miss. Chicago has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Beal. He gets it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the... there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. MP is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And Chicago has possession. The Wizards making their last shot. Beverly, the pass to MP. Dosunmu on the wing. MP with it. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Dosunmu. And stolen by Nunn. Now here's Beal. Shoots over to Dosunmu. Beal with another miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he gets the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 15.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Gafford with a screen on Beverly. Pass to Gafford. The kick out to Nunn. Launches it. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to MP. Drives to the hoop. No good with a layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense. Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Beal outside to the paint. Here's Gafford. And a foul called on the way up.
In 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, BA, and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Back to Morris. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, the big man, Taj Gibson, pretty assist there.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. DeRozan passes to MP. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed
Hit those pockets, MP!
to
Hit
Kyle
those
Kuzma.
pockets!
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Beal fires the 3. That one's good from Morris on the assist by Beal. Beal's got 6 assists here tonight. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside White. Pass to MP to the inside. Oh, Morris with a steal. Kuzma with the ball. Now guarded by White. 4-3. Can't get it to drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's MP. There's the drive. Gafford grabs the miss. And here is Kuzma. Pass to Morris. Back to Kuzma. To the middle. Morris can't hit. Chicago has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. MP, a screen on Morris. Here's Beverly. Uses the glass on the layup. Beverly's got 5 points now this quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bulls.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Now here's Beal. Gafford with a screen on White. Beal with it. Now guarded by Beverly. Pass to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Over White. The Wizards with another miss. The Bulls on offense. They lead by 17. Now here's MP. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
I love it. Position defensively. You give the guy two choices. Either stop in your tracks or step out of bounds.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Takes a step back.
Yo, watch it.
Now Morris. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
If I'm Phil Boyer and my GM is telling me either I go or MP goes, then I'm sorry, but it's you who has to go. MP has been a model citizen and a winning player. There's absolutely no reason to give up on him this early and give away all your draft capital for a player in Shep Owens who, yes, he's looked impressive, but not more impressive than MP, Perk.
JJ, I totally disagree. Othello, I support you, buddy. Phil Boyer should have never overruled you on draft day. And Shep Owens should be playing for the city. Simple as that. And now that you're trying to undo your boss' obvious mistake, they want to make it your problem? Ridiculous.
Perk, you're like a broken record. I know you've got a narrative to support here, but you have to admit that MP has played better than expected.
No, I don't.
Come on.
Well, I didn't expect much, so that's a no big accomplishment. And I'm sorry, JJ, but it's nothing he's done has shown me he has a higher ceiling than Shep. If Shep's team is foolish enough to give him away, I'm giving up MP. I'm giving up my draft picks. I'm giving up everything that's not nailed down. You want to win a chip someday? Shep is that dude.
Carry on. Just wanted to give it a go.
I like it, though.
Thank you.
PlayStation